Hello and welcome back. Here to continue a playthrough of Mass Effect 1. Right now I'm here in the Peak 15 lab, and last time we did a bunch of things including fighting the matriarch, and now last time I freed the Rachni Queen, I believe, and now I have to deal with, I think, the feral Rachni that are in the hot labs. So I've got Liara and Caden with me here. And here we are. See if there's any pickup items.
Are you here to secure the situation?
That's right. I'm a Council Spectre. Who are you?
I am Yaroslav Tartakovsky, the operations director. I would stand and shake hand, but you must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
I don't understand anything yet. What were you doing here?
Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
They brought it here to wake it up?
Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Are you telling me I shouldn't kill these things?
Actually, I was to tell you the opposite. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct...
Oh, hello, that's... Just walk it off? Oh, boy. Okay, that was unfortunate. Well, he's got some purge codes. I presume we will get off the planet before we initiate the purge, but... Where did that guy come from? I guess he came from the rafters? But yeah, he didn't get to finish his sentence.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
How many Rachni are in here?
I'm sorry, the sensor network is too damaged to provide an accurate count.
Give me your best guess.
Guessing is beyond my design parameters, Commander.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Uh-oh. 2 minutes. Okay, it doesn't look like... Okay, so it's not like a huge area I have to explore, but...
Powering up.
Okay, that was not handled
Perimeter
very
secured.
clean, but that should do it. Forgot my weapon controls there for a sec. Okay, so now that we've come back up, that neutron purge was just completed on its own, I suppose. Depart station via the passenger train that you arrived in. Okay. If I remember which way to go. Yeah, I just want to see if there's anyone else left in this secure area. Nope. All right, taking the train back. Tram. Oh, direct. I'm just
What's
back
our
on the
next
ship.
move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
I won't be a puppet for the Asari. I give the orders around here. Understood?
Forgive me, Commander. I was only trying to help.
This is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew, dismissed.
Oh, that was...
Bavaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
That's not the response I was expecting.
Commander? You found Rachni on Navaria?
And then release the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
More Paragon points. Yeah, I guess I don't play enough to be a renegade. Oh well. Alright, Novaria is complete. So with the race against time to find the conduit, seems that Vermeer is the next place I want to be heading.
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Okay, don't... of course I can go around the ship again. Just gonna save it real quick. I'm guessing the crew will have more dialogue options along the way. See if Caden has anything to say.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at.
I didn't
Thoughts?
figure you'd have time to talk. There's gotta be some xenobiologists who want to read about the thorium.
All in triplicate, I'm sure. Did you want to see me?
I'm just looking for an ear. The debriefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is. Seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
It's up to the Alliance to take its proper place. Even if we have to kick its ass to convince it to kick theirs.
We're out here trying to save everyone. We can worry about who's king after the dust settles.
I don't know about that. Remember Vernus? There are a lot like him.
Yeah, there are. But there are a lot who aren't like him. It was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us. Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
Blowhards are easy to brush off. How'd he finally get under your skin?
He hurt a girl, broke her arm. She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-issue talon, right in my face. Went cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. At 17, that's something.
Sat down by a kid. Vernus must have hated that.
He didn't have time to hate it. I killed him. Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough. But they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Kinetics folded a couple of years later. So, yeah, maybe I hated that Turian. I mean, if one ass was enough to judge a whole race, I'd hate humans too.
A reasonable stance. Keep that level head and we'll do fine.
Staying reasonable is about all we've got left. Everyone else in this galaxy seems to have gone out of their minds. Present company accepted, of course.
Oh, a little more info about him and his backstory.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Killing Saren's, what was Benezi anyway? Second in command? Advisor? Anyway, it should set him back a bit. I'm sure Dr. Tassoni's hurting, though. Poor kid. Having to kill her own mom.
Any opinion on the Rachni?
Off the record? If we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the Council. We weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
Any opinion on the Rachni?
If we had the we weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved. Killing Sarah... I'm sure Dr. Tassoni's hurting, though.
We'll talk another time.
All right. Let's see what recovered items. Striker 6, Firestorm 6, Banshee 6. Okay, some more codex entries. Vermeer. I have to go to Vermeer. I generally will probably only do these as I find them along the way, but I'll mostly be doing the main story as I go. and I'll do the side story as future runs on my own time. Do want to check in on the crew a little.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I mean, make love, not war, right?
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Oh, Jared is his father?
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not set, so we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Okay, learned a little more about him. Wow.
Surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up, what's her name? Tassoni?
Liara, why would you think that?
Scuttlebutt says you got a bit of a thing. I could understand why. The crew's off limits with the regs against
You think
Friends.
I'm interested in Liara?
So, of course, anyway. Interested in a quick drink? It's a special occasion.
What's the occasion?
It's Armistice Day, when the First Contact War ended. My family always marks it. Since I'm the only Williams aboard, I thought I'd ask you.
You can't think I'm the most patriotic person on the ship.
Maybe not. Maybe I'd rather share this with you. You ever consider that? Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
Are you playing games with me?
I don't always play games, sir. I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
You're blacklisted because of your grandfather's cowardice.
Cowardice. That's what the Terra Firma Party calls it. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
Got what he deserved.
He refused to sacrifice his men just to save face for humanity. You planning to throw yourself on a sword to save face for him?
Would it make a difference? He's gone now. Dad's gone too. And who would it impress? I'll never be good enough for the Alliance. So, you still interested in me? Baggage and all?
You're a difficult woman. Hard to read, hard to keep in line.
Awfully smug, Shepard. What makes you think you can keep me in line? But hey, once we save the galaxy, maybe the Alliance will get its act together. Start acting like an actual government.
We better get going then. Seems I've got something to look forward to after we're done.
More than you know. I have a feeling things will come to a head soon. But don't worry, Shepard. I'll protect you.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Skipper. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. You know, you really should talk to T'Soni about her mom. She has to be hurting. Just saying, Skipper.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs, had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
Oh goodness, 4 tests.
Killing out there.
Somebody's making a killing. Oh god.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threatened? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. They wouldn't listen.
Well, you can't get them all.
No, but letting him get away like that. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
A few casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those hostages might be wishing they'd died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Okay. That sounds like a juicy little side quest. I didn't get any XP off of...
Commander?
What's your opinion on the
I
last?
mean, they were dangerous. I think... Just saying, Skipper.
What's your...
Just saying, Skipper.
We'll talk later.
Looking
Okay,
forward
so I
to
guess
it,
you
Skipper.
didn't have any XP on those ones.
Looking for supplies?
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products.
I think I got one
I already
last
have
time.
several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
So I think I got a license last time, but I guess we don't need to... I was thinking I had to hand them in to him somehow, but I guess just having them is enough. Hopefully. Oh, these sound like unique item, and they're low cost, and they just give me increased capacity. Nice. I think I'll get these. I think the stuff that I find along the way is perfectly capable. Very good, actually.
Looking for supplies?
How often will you get new...
Check back often. I need to move items. No problem.
Okay.
Keep checking back.
So I'll keep an eye out for licenses from now on.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again. so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Steren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people.
Wow.
Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up. But it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Seren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Seren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Seren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with. And he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant. Like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it. Not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I think I've gone over all the other ones, so I'll
I should go.
leave it there.
See you later.
Okay. Learning more about them is kind of fun.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
There's some more metagel. Hey, Liara.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you.
Oh?
And making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
We don't have the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
Why me?
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what you did during the Blitz. It was a remarkable display of courage and heroism.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I didn't.
I apologize, Commander.
Mean to.
After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the man you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that.
Oh, dang.
You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
You're an alien.
Williams and I are just friends, nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
Is she a romance option? think I'm just gonna keep it neutral for now. I think, if anything, maybe I can start up something with her next game.
I'm not interested in you in that way, Liara.
This is very embarrassing for me, Commander. Please, let's talk about something else.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
Benezia was swept up in events beyond her control and lost herself. She fell under the spell of indoctrination and became part of the very thing she wanted to stop. But I will remember and honor how she lived, not how she died. My mother was strong, kind, and beautiful. And now she is gone.
Are you going to be okay?
You are kind to ask, Shepard. I do miss her, and I grieve for what happened to her. But I will not let my grief interfere with what we are trying to accomplish.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is we still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
So we've heard some of that before, so...
Goodbye, Commander.
Yeah, I think she is interesting, definitely. I think if I were to look into possible relationship, maybe Liara, but there might be more options next game, so we'll see about that.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yeah, I think I've heard most of that before. So yeah, got a good little chat in with the crew. All right. So out of all of that, got a few more codex entries. Proven culture, coins, law, and defense. Dang, wow, there's a lot of information in that codex. Anyway, time to save it. And let's head off to Vermeer, or Vermeer. I believe I've looked through all of the ones here. Okay, so Vermeer has one system. Let's slingshot our way over. Whee! Okay, gonna take a look at the outlying systems. Hydrogen helium gas giant. Chloroplan. I thought that said chloroform for a second. close orbiting hot Jupiter. It's another gas giant. Okay. Terrestrial planet, thick, hazy atmosphere of ammonia, methane, and a cocktail of other hydrocarbon gases. 1.6 atmospheres, but very hot. Okay, 168 Celsius. Wow. Just in case you don't know, 100 Celsius is the point at which water boils. So yeah, that's pretty hot. So this is Vermeer, lush frontier world. Oh, wow, sounds great. Political stability, instability of the terminus system, impeded colonization efforts. Okay. This is a 0.9 Earth atmospheres with surface temperature 32 Celsius. Very comparable to Earth, actually. Okay, so we brought Liara and Caden last time. Remember, I originally had Garrus. Garrus and Rex. But then I switched them out for Liara and Caden for story purposes, so she could maybe talk to her mother. So I'm gonna bring Garrus along and bring Rex along.
Commander, I'm reading a signal. Must be our Solarian infiltration team.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them out.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
get you in underneath their radar, Commander. Got a clean drop, Commander.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline. Choke her out.
Okay, there's our crew. Now let's see what's our main objective. Disable the AA tower. Disable the guns on Normandy land. Alright. See what's this map looking like. Oh, it's a pretty long map. Solarian camp gate warehouse. So we have got quite a long way to go. Alright, let's get started. Oh, I think there's just local wildlife. Whee! Boop. Excuse me. Oh, there's Geth here. I guess those drones are Geth drones. Local wildlife? Too bad. Oop. Nope, nope. Don't go out of bounds again. Hope there aren't any collectibles around here, otherwise I'll be missing out on quite a bit. All right. Oh, I think I got a level up there. Seeing if there's anything here. Yeah, I guess it's just my imagination. I thought there might have been a hole in there that I could crawl through. There is loot up there. I see loot. Gotta get it. Well, there's also Geth up there. They're jamming my radar. Oh, there's a machine in there. Storm 5, Avenger 5, Striker 6. Rail extension, kinetic buffer. Actually, now's a good time to make sure my other guys are equipped too. Squad. Okay, gonna work on that barrier. Garrus has 10 points. let's just give, actually, okay, so Rex is on max assault rifles. Let's give them some more barrier. And work on that warp. So next level he'll have master warp. Garrus. Let's work on that assault rifles as well. Six more points. One point left. Just gonna put that into first aid. So they both use assault rifles. Let's give them some armor first. Medium armor for Turian. Ooh. Increased shields and damage protection. That's a lot stronger. Yeah, okay. Good, good. Gonna give him... Do I have any more of those first aid? First aid interface 2. Okay, so he's using some strong armor anyway. Now let's... Right now he's got Inner Giant Sweep. Ooh, medical interface is what I want on the other guy. Let's give him an exoskeleton, actually. Increase smash damage. And give you a medical interface, so you can heal. Give you a cipher tool. I'll mostly have him on the assault rifle, so let's see. Thunder 4 is really good. Tsunami 6. It's a little harder with better accuracy, with less heat capacity. Raptor 6, Lancer 6. So Tsunami could be good. Do I have a heat sink? Shredder 4. I think I'll give him Tungsten 4. For Rex, he's got Armor Piercing 3, so that's pretty much the same. Okay, so that should be fine. Accuracy is... Let's just give him the better sighting. He's also using a Thunder 4. Which will be 5 now. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick look in here first. Sorry, they keep shooting, and I think it's at the big thing. Oops. Alright, let's do that again. Oh boy. I'm not doing so hot on this one. Alright, much better. Firestorm 6. Incendiary 6 and... Okay. That took several tries, but got it done. And I want to head back into the vehicle to fight this thing. All right. Okay, so there's two paths, and this one I think is a dead end, or oh no, it's just a little thing that goes this way. Oops, missed that one. Uh-oh. Accidentally overheated. No, I think I missed one back here as well. Whoops. Alright, looks like cleared most of the stragglers, and so it's now off to this AA tower here. Don't know if I can just directly shoot it, but here we go. May need to get out of the car on this one.
Heading out.
Gonna save
Now
it.
it gets fun.
Oh wait, no, can't save in combat.
Lost shields.
Stiletto 7, ooh, Raikou 7, and Phoenix 7. Kinetic stabilizer, exoskeleton, rail system, medical interface 6. Wow. Combat scanner 6, combat scanner 7. Wow, where's all this good stuff coming from? Tungsten 7. Medical 7, wow. So much stuff. Stiletto 5. Stiletto 7. Now, Raikou is not as good. Okay. Oh, it's got an extra mod slot. So I'm going to put a combat scanner, and for the other one I'm going to put probably a rail extension 7 for minus 20% heat absorption, but I've got such a large heat capacity on this one, I don't have to worry about that so much. Katana 6. Okay. Rail extension 6. Shredder rounds 7. Let's put that. Actually, for this one, let's put some tungsten rounds on it. Tungsten 5, tungsten 7. Got polonium 6. And on this one, I've got cryo 6. Make it cryo 7. Medical 7. Okay, let's give Rex exoskeleton 7. Armor piercing 3, let's upgrade that to tungsten. Tungsten 5. Tungsten 4, let's see if I have any other tungstens. I think that's fine for now because I think I'm using both tungsten 7s on Shepard. Proof sighting is fine. Okay, well equipped now. Break line of sight. Okay.
I think we got him, Commander.
Contact.
Ooh.
I'm reading that the grid is down, Commander. On approach to the Solarian base now. Out.
Ready to continue. On your mark, Commander Shepard.
Okay. Hurricane 7. Naginata 7. Medical interface 7. Exoskeleton 7. That's a lot of health regen. So yeah, Equalizer 6 still looking really solid. Head to the Solarian camp. Vehicle gates open. Okay, back in the car. Saving. Looks like we got another big contingent up ahead.
Securing point.
Oops.
All targets down.
Razor 7, Crossfire 7, Volkov 7. All new stuff that I haven't heard of before, so let's take a look. Ooh. Powerful assault rifle. Okay, so that means Garrus you can probably use. Instead of Tsunami 6, you can probably use Thunder 6. And Thunder 4. Let's change that to Tsunami 6. Wow, that's a really low heat sink capacity for that damage. I think I'll just stick with the stiletto for now. Volkov, what's Volkov? Ooh, hello. Even more powerful sniper rifle. With an extra mod slot, nice. Because I have weapons to... I think I have a stabilizer already, so... let's put stabilizer 6. And on this one, we'll put... I suppose I could have 2 stabilizers, but... yeah, I think actually 2 stabilizers might be the way to go for this one. Save it again.
That's it.
Open.
Nothing between us and the Solarian camp now.
Loot locker. Okay. Sokolov 7 and rail extension 7. That's a shotgun. Wow. And another mod slot. Wow. Okay. This one's a rail extension with his damage and heat absorption. Let's go all in on damage here. Pardon my driving. Whee! Boost.
Commander, Normandy's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded. The Solarian captain can explain when you get here.
Oh, I wonder what's going on now.
There's the camp.
Ooh, a lot of XP and money.
So what are we supposed to do now?
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirahi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
What are we supposed to do in the meantime?
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
We are the reinforcements.
What? You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
It was like 300 all over again.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base of operations. He set up a research facility here, but it's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
Is he here? Have you seen him?
No, but his Geth are everywhere, and we've intercepted some comms referring to Saren. This is his facility, there's no doubt about that.
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
Oh?
How is that possible?
Apparently, Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
What's so important about curing this genophage?
It was the solution to the Krogan problem.
We introduced the genophage to the Krogan population after the uprising, to quell their numbers. Without it, the Krogan will quickly overrun the galaxy. And these Krogan follow Saren.
Now, I do want to find a way to possibly get that cure for Rex to possibly help his people, but we'll see if that's even an option. Have to stop this, things just get worse.
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army, he'd be almost unstoppable.
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
Yeah.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
We are not a mistake.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
Don't worry about it, Captain.
I do worry. That's why I'm still alive. Why don't you go talk to the Krogan? My men and I need some time to come up with a new plan of attack. In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Rex. He looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
You think I should go talk to him?
It wouldn't hurt. Well, it might, actually. Just do it carefully.
Rex doesn't worry me. He'll fall in line.
If you say so. But I'm gonna keep my eye on him, if it's all the same to you.
I'm concerned about Rex. Can we still trust him?
Dang, everyone doubting Rex now.
The upcoming battle frightens me, but I know Saren must be stopped.
Rentola?
Greetings, human. I am Commander Rentola. I can provide you with supplies for the upcoming mission. For anything else, I suggest you speak with Captain Kirahi.
Let me see what you have.
What little there is.
Okay, licenses. Let's buy those. Normandy Quartermaster. Okay.
Hello again, human. If you need supplies, I suggest you
Just tell me what you have available.
We have limited reserves. We requested a fleet to destroy Saren's base. Instead, they sent you.
Your request never came through. We'll just have to make do.
That much is clear.
I should go.
Goodbye, human. Speak with the captain when you're ready to go.
Oh, medical station decryption skill too low.
The Krogan seems very upset.
Is Liara still on the ship?
I don't like the way Rex is behaving.
It won't be an easy fight, but we're ready when you are.
I really hope the Council pays attention to what's happening here.
I've been on this mission far too long. My brood won't even recognize me.
Okay.
The mission will succeed. The captain will not have it any other way.
If we fail, no one will hear of this. If we succeed, same result.
I just need a few more minutes with you.
Alright, let's gonna take a look here. Oh, here's Liara.
I am worried that Rex's allegiance to you may be waning.
We better succeed, human. We still feel the toll of the Krogan rebellion.
Ah, decryption skill too low, still. Let's talk to Rex.
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
Calm down, Rex. I'm not the enemy here. Saren's the one you should be mad at.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
This isn't a cure, it's a weapon. And if Saren is allowed to use it, you won't be around to reap the benefits. None of us will.
That's a chance we should be willing to take. This is the fate of my entire people we're talking about. If you can't give me a better reason than this to destroy the hopes of my people, then I'm done with you.
I can't let you jeopardize the mission.
So that's it. All this time, and that's all I get from you. How can you not see what this means to the Krogan? This base can't be destroyed. I won't allow it.
We can work this out. Calm down. Don't be a...
Saren doesn't care about these Krogan. They're tools, puppets. He'll destroy them as soon as they're no longer useful to him. Is that what you want for your people?
No, we were tools for the Council once. To thank us for wiping out the Rachni, they neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous. All right, Shepard. You've made your point. I don't like this, but I trust you enough to follow your lead. Just one thing. When we find Saren, I want his head.
Renegade. Ooh. Renegade points.
If we're doing this, then let's go.
All right.
You must be very persuasive to change the Krogan's mind.
This facility is well protected. It must be very important to Saren.
See, I need decryption. But first, let's finish this barrier. Okay, don't have my squad with me just yet. So I think I will bring Rex on this next mission, and hopefully I can get a cure for Krogan the Genophage along the way, perhaps. Wait, how am I supposed to start this next part? When you're ready, talk to Captain Kirihei. Now, am I...
These Solarians seem pretty tough. I just hope they hold up under pressure.
Just say the word. I'm ready to go.
With all these defenses, Saren must be hiding something big.
Alright. I think I am ready to go. So, I think this is where I'll end it for now. So next time we'll presumably be assaulted by the Krogan forces along with the Geth. So I'll handle that next time. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Have a good one.